On the 8th of June 2024, the first official contact with UFOs was made. This is the story of that encounter. It began, as all good stories do, in a pub garden outside of Woodbridge in Suffolk, a town with a long and storied UFO history, and where we'd agreed to meet 40-year UFO hunting veteran Larry Keith. Larry was Britain's most renowned UFO hunter, but he was also suspicious of our intentions and reluctant to talk at first.
So Larry, where have you been today?
That's right, my name's Larry.
It had taken months of persuasion for Larry to allow us to follow him. But after a couple of drinks, he relaxed a little and we tried again.
Larry, what first got you into hunting for aliens?
Well, when I was a wee tot, I saw one, actually. I was flying down at the lake, with me kicking ball. I accidentally, booted it into the lake. And then as I was trying to, reach for it, an alien appeared.
What did the alien look like?
It looked pretty yeah, it was pretty alien-like. And it came down, and it was like, "Is this your ball?" I was like, "Yeah, that is my ball." And I was like, "Is it beer?" Yeah, and it threw it back to me. And I was like, "Oh, thanks, alien." Thanks, alien. But then he flew off before I could thank him, really. So I've been looking for aliens ever since. It's been my passion since I was a little kid. And yeah, I think we've got a lead here.
Prior to meeting Larry, we had spoken to his eldest daughter, Brenda, but she would only talk to us about the forest near her home that had been cut down a number of years ago. She still seemed mystified by what had happened.
We asked the local people if they'd heard anything and seen anything, and most of the local people said that they'd seen who'd taken the trees away from their bedroom window, and we tried to find out who'd taken the trees away. No, we were told that they were just taken.
Brenda's ongoing obsession with the missing trees had ostracised her from the local community. We tried to talk to someone from the nearby village to find out what had happened to the trees, but they had locked themselves behind iron gates just to keep Brenda from pestering them. Last year, Larry tried to take her mind off the trees by getting her involved in his own obsession of hunting UFOs. Using money from his successful gourmet sandwich business, Larry purchased 2 decommissioned jets from the nearby United States Air Base. Larry and his daughter began spending their weekends and evenings flying sorties around the UFO hotspots of Suffolk. But Brenda would often go flying away by herself trying to find those missing trees. One evening, while Larry was circling the skies around Wickham Market, something strange popped up on his radar. Something that had been waiting to see. A stationary object at 5,000 feet. Was it a glitch? The UFO he'd been hoping for. Larry closed into visual range to find out.
Well, alien.
Larry began pursuing the UFO, but it was much too fast. It wasn't going to catch it without Brenda's help.
Come in, Brenda.
Who'd taken the trees away? They were just taken.
Larry aborted the pursuit and went to find his daughter, talk her down. The UFO gradually disappeared from the radar and vanished into the night. After this experience, Larry decided he'd only hunt aliens on the ground. He sold the jets and bought some new high-tech equipment.
These are the alien trackers that we brought. Disguised as a kid's lollipop, we have, when I press the button, if there's an alien in the vicinity, it will glow red. You can barely see that. Works better in the dark there. You can see it glowing red there when I press it. That means there's an alien nearby. Got 2 of them to get better triangulation. We're going to find these aliens. One like that, I know it. Look at alien pods. You can tell this is where some aliens were born. They've planted their seeds here. Look, have a look inside that. Bring the camera inside that. You can tell this is an alien. And there's plenty of these. So there's probably a lot of aliens around. Unless he's quite old. Yeah. But there's probably, like, look at this. I think there's one. No, it's just like a, no. But yeah, aliens.
As Larry explained his alien pods theory to us, he could sense that we were sceptical, just as I imagine everyone else had been that had taken an interest in his work. He continued unfazed.
Look at that, that's definitely aliens. You can tell this is where a small gaggle of aliens was born. This is a generation right here. We need to document this. Like, you can tell. Like, get the camera close in one of these, you know, you can see the hairs on it. That's wild aliens.
Perhaps our attitude was getting to him. It was starting to feel like meeting him again for the first time. We walked in silence to the next side he wanted to show us.
Look at this. See these? I think this is where they're keeping the saucers. I think this is where they land, and that's why they're not letting us in here with this barbed wire up here. There's a reason. There's a reason they're keeping us out. There's aliens in there, I know it. Aliens in some of them. When they land, that's where they are. Right? Aliens.
His theories were getting increasingly outlandish, but there was more to come.
Okay, we found some alien brains right next to this very clear alien UFO crash site. You can tell the UFO has come bounding down the tree. It has a natural curve and then straight at the top. I think we must be getting close. We might be able to find some more evidence in the remnants.
The pinecone theory was the final straw. We were ready to pack up and leave. And then, this happened. One of our cameras had caught an object flying at high speed just over our heads. We were not certain what it was at the time, but looking back at the footage afterwards, it's now obvious.
Don't know where Paul's going in the fucking bushes. I haven't seen an alien. Fucking pine cones everywhere.
Whatever it was we'd seen had vanished. We spent the next 20 minutes pointing our cameras and eyes at the sky. And this time, there was no doubt. Travelling much slower and only just above the tree line, the spaceship looked like it was attempting a landing. Larry went to meet his destiny.
I don't have much time. The aliens have zapped my phone's battery. I'm on 1%, but I think we're almost there. We got some other cameras, of course, some non-phone cameras, and we're gonna find these aliens. Right. I think my phone's dying. I'll see you later.
Larry had done it. He'd found the aliens. All that was left was to meet them.
So yeah, we found the alien spaceship. We don't want them to become like hostile or flee, so we're going to give them this sandwich as a peace offering, and make sure that we can like negotiate like a good deal, be on good terms with, you know, the aliens, as we're, you know, we don't want them to be like against us because they have some very high-tech, you know, weaponry. Hey. Yeah, we come. Peace offering. Peace offering this sandwich. So yeah, just want to make sure we're on good terms about it.
And then our cameras finally broke for good. Did Larry really find the aliens, or did they find him? Maybe he'd discovered their secrets. Are those flowers really alien maturation pods? Are pine cones just brains from another dimension? Or perhaps they just wanted to meet the coolest dude on the planet. We don't know because Larry disappeared shortly after. But about a week later, near the site of the landing, a camera was found with a single image on it. It was Larry, and right there behind him, what we believe to be the alien mothership. Did the aliens take Larry with them? Who can say? But I'm sure he'll be back one day with a tale to tell. Maybe he'll find out for Brenda what had happened to the missing trees. For now, when I look up at night, I don't just see the stars. I also see Larry Keith. And I hope the aliens are enjoying his sandwiches. Sandwiches as cheesy as this voiceover.
Yo, what's up? I'm dishing out fish, they're a treat to relish. Under so much peas, rather eat a bowl of fleas. Biggest fish distributor in southern England. My runs are heavier than a boat coming inland.